Hey, this is Florian. Today I want to show you a case study from our online student Sherif, who managed to turn his average serve into a powerful weapon with the help of the Serve Blueprint video course and a personalized video review of his serve. Now I'm going to show you the review that Sherif actually received in April 2017 when he first joined the Serve Blueprint. We've never published a full review like this one before, but I want to give you an idea of what the review is like and the process of working with a video review. So here it is. Hey Sherif, this is Florian, online tennis instruction. I'm going to review your serve. I'm going to let it run through once so we can take a look. Okay, let's look at one more. And one last one before we look at slow motion. Okay, so the grip looks fine, definitely in the acceptable range. I can never see it 100% on a video like this. And your starting position looks fine as well. You also have a relatively low toss and a fluid motion, which is great, but of course in total your serve is not yet what you want it to be. So why is the serve not yet what you want it to be? The number one thing here to look at in the beginning is the toss. When you do get the toss into the right spot, you actually get decent results on your serve. However, the toss seems to be all over the place. It's a little bit difficult to see exactly from this angle, but I think this was the best serve out of the ones that we've seen because the toss was not too far in front. This toss right here was just a little bit too far in front, and the toss was too far to the right, as you can see right here. What you want on a first serve at contact is the hitting arm a little bit to the right, the racket tilted to the left, and then the contact is approximately above the right shoulder. That's the guideline, looking at it from the back angle on the first serve. Now you have a tendency to toss too far in front, especially with this drill where you're not really jumping or moving into the court. If the toss would be a little bit further back like this, the mechanics would be better. Let's look at another one of your serves here, and as you can see on this one, the toss is way too far in front. You're chasing it, and then your mechanics totally fall apart, and I saw that happen quite often. So the number one thing I want you to focus on is getting that toss consistently into the right spot, because your motion is already quite good. Watch the toss fundamentals videos for that. Now when you toss the ball too far in front, usually you're releasing the ball too early, which you can see here, and you should be releasing it a little bit later at around eye level. Your toss mechanics generally look good. The only thing here is the arm is slightly bent. It should be fully straight. But again, a lot of players like Nadal, for example, get away with that and still get the ball in the right spot every time. That's really the goal, getting the ball in the right spot every time. And that then, once you know where the right spot is, also really becomes a matter of practicing it over and over. The low toss is good and your fluid motion is good as well, but this right here, if you look at this is just way too far in front and probably a little bit too far to the right as well, so we need to correct that. Let's look at the arm action here. Up to this point, everything looks pretty good. The tip points to the right side and your arm action is fluid. Now, what should happen here is that the tip moves right to left a little bit more by bending the arm at the elbow. So the hand and the tip of the racket move along those lines. And the reason for that is you want to get into a better racket drop position. This is what the entire swing path should look like from the back angle. And the racket drop right here, as you can see, is not quite what you want it to be. The elbow should be a little bit higher, that hand should be a little bit lower, and the tip of the racket should be a little bit lower. So right to left and racket drop still need some work here on your service motion. Look at the videos inside the blueprint under fundamentals and drills and common problems, and then film yourself straight from the back angle, not at an angle, but from right behind, and then you can go ahead and work on that as well. But I would really recommend that you just focus on the toss at first. Fix that toss, get it into the right spot every single time before you work on the technical elements. Now on a drill like this where you're not really jumping, you don't need to toss as far into the court. You can still toss into the court, but just a little bit, and this is just too far. Later, when you're jumping and hitting the full serve, of course, you can toss a little bit further in front. So this right here is just a little bit too far in front for this drill. The second line is probably more what you should have. All right, so that's it. Watch the toss fundamentals video inside the blueprint first, work on the toss, and then you can work on the right to left and racket drop as well, and of course watch those videos and drills inside the course. Feel free to email me with any questions. Okay, in the next video I'm going to show you some short clips from the serve blueprint videos and drills that Sherif used to transform his serve. So make sure you check your inbox for that in the next couple of days.